Okay. First of all, censor your words. You can't say rape, or you have to say
Okay.
R-worded.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You'll get bans. Like TikTok bans people for saying that. It's not like me.
I know.
Again. So you said you've never asked a woman to have sex with you.
Oh, like I mean, the like when she takes her shirt off, I think I know what that means.
That is such a red flag. Are you kidding?
No.
What? Am I on Earth? No, I don't know where we are.
I thought we were talking about abortion.
Right, we went down because we're talking about
But in
consent.
order to have an abortion, what has to happen first?
No, you did not.
You're not Mary Magdalene. You're not just randomly pregnant.
Okay, so should we then
You have
take
to
the
have
fetus?
sex first.
So are you pro taking the fetus out of the mother and putting it in the father and like implanting a uterus into them? I know that's a stupid question, but the way you're talking is as if you think that there isn't a second party that has to take responsibility.
Yeah, but you are telling that other party that we don't have a say in it.
Yeah, you don't have a say. You're not using your bodily resources.
Oh, okay. So then, hey, guess what?
Why do you interrupt?
Then why are you debating this then?
Why are you interrupting?
Well, because abortion isn't illegal.
Really? You live in America?
Tell me where it's illegal.
Do you live in America? Okay, so Texas.
I do. What did Texas do?
Dude, how are you going to debate abortion?
I'm not debating. I'm asking a question. What did Texas do? Okay, or Oklahoma. What?
They banned abortions. What
I mean, like just outright, like you can't kill a baby?
I believe it's what, 16?
Okay, so I'm in Texas, and what they did in Texas for our abortion ban is they banned abortion at conception with no exceptions for sexual assault or incest.
Right.
So people are being forced to get pregnant and stay pregnant. They're also coming after contraceptives.
No, nobody's being forced.
So what I just said, if you have, hold on. Don't interrupt me. Stop talking. Don't interrupt me. So we're going to engage in active listening in this conversation. That means you're going to listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth for an understanding.
Shut up and talk.
An understanding and not a rebuttal. Okay. So when I said that my state, Texas, banned abortion at conception with zero exceptions for sexual assault, that means that if you are assaulted and get pregnant against your will, you are forced to stay pregnant, which you did not choose to get pregnant, and then you are forced to carry that pregnancy to term and birth the child. That is forced pregnancy.
Right.
Okay, I understand, and I think that's unfortunate, but like that is literally 1% of all abortions. So let's just say, morally, rape and incest, like no matter the term, it's wrong. Like you should be able to get an abortion if you got raped. Grapes.
R word.
You got grapes.
Whoa.
Dude, just say the
R word. If you got R word, or messed around by your brother, then hey, you should have an abortion. Let's agree to that. Let's talk about the other 99% of them.
We can't agree to that because your side.
Yes, we can.
Can you stop interrupting? What did I say at the beginning of this conversation? We're going to engage in active listening skills, okay? So that means you listen and don't interrupt. As I was saying, your side is advocated to give the government power to regulate people's medical decisions. And when you give the government power to regulate, stop interrupting me. When you give the government power to regulate people's medical decisions, that leads to things like we're seeing in Texas, because they don't care about where you draw the line or where any other pro-lifer draws the line. They care about their agenda, which is forcing people to give birth. They don't care that you think that there should be SA exceptions. Do you know why I know they don't care? Because my state doesn't have them. So they don't care. So when you give the government power to regulate people's bodies, people's private medical decisions, it leads to roads where you don't get the exceptions that even you were advocating for.
Okay, so question. Is the government making you get pregnant?
I just told you how in my state and many others that don't have SA exceptions or are pushing to not have SA exceptions, yes, they are forcing you to get.
Question.
Can you
It's a rhetorical question.
Me.
I'm going to talk. No, I'm talking now.
No, because you asked me a question and I'm answering the question.
No, it was a rhetorical question. The state is not making you.
I'm so sorry.
They are.
You were 5 years
The
old.
state's not making you get pregnant.
Let me lay it out for you clearly, okay?
1% is unasked for.
Let me lay it out clearly for you.
I'm laying it out for you.
Let me lay it out clearly for you. Okay. So not only are they not making SA exceptions, and let's go with, even if it was 1%, which isn't true, but even if it was, out of how many abortions that is 85,000 people that are still forced to carry a pregnancy that they did not ask for. Okay, so moving on from that, besides sexual assault, they're also coming after contraceptives. So they are not allowing us to prevent pregnancy. And then once we get pregnant, we have no option then either. So that is for the state forcing you to get pregnant unless you are preaching that everyone should be abstinent unless they want a child.
I mean, that's the best way to not get pregnant.
Oh my God. Do you realize what would happen if everyone went abstinent? Do you realize?
What is wrong with that? I just said okay. I listened to you and answered your question, and I just said okay. So before you get mad at me for saying okay, can I talk?
You didn't say okay. You said that's the best option, that abstinence is the best way to not get pregnant. It's not.
Abstinence. Would you disagree with that?
Preaching, yes, because imagine if the
no, it's not. No, okay. I didn't ask if it was a good thing.
Oh my!
I asked if that was the best. Then what is the best way to not get pregnant?
There is a lot of ways to not get pregnant. Not all of them work.
So nobody's forcing you to get pregnant.
What I just laid it out for you how they are forcing people to get pregnant and stay pregnant. I just laid that out for you.
It's very choppy. I'm not trying to interrupt you. But it's very choppy.
Okay. So I laid it out for you how they are forcing people to get pregnant and to stay pregnant. You did not have a rebuttal for that other than abstinence is the option.
Who's forcing somebody to get pregnant?
I literally just told you. Again, you're not engaging in active listening conversation.
Forced somebody.
Why are you yelling?
Somebody put a gun to somebody's
Why
head.
are you yelling? Do you know how to have a conversation? You clearly do not. Stop yelling. You don't get your point across by yelling louder than her. I promise.
Took his meds.
I guess this is what you have to do when you talk to women.
Oh, the misogyny now.
What?
Bro, did you take your meds this morning?
Oh my God. I was hoping this was going to be like a really good conversation.
Again,
and then
I have to sit here and talk to people who say that abstinence is not the best way to not get pregnant.
It's not an option for everyone, is what I'm saying, is that you cannot preach abstinence only. Like, that is not the best option.
Why is that not an option?
So what I was trying to, if you stop interrupting.
Unless you got R-worded.
So if I could speak without you yelling and interrupting, I could answer why telling everyone to go abstinent would not work. Can I tell you?
I'm not telling everybody to go abstinent.
You just said that's the best way for people not to get pregnant. So you are telling people that to be abstinent if they don't want to be pregnant. Or because an abortion.
But you don't have to do that. When you have a fetus?
Why are you still screaming? Can you just like talk?
I'm not
you need to take a deep breath before
use your inside voice. Use your inside voice, please.
You need to go to the kitchen and take his.
Y'all are dumb.
Could you please use your inside voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Or
you.
is that offensive?
Bro, huh?
Bro.
I just told
You're
you.
so weird. You're a strange person.
How am I weird?
Were
Y'all
you
are
perhaps
killing babies.
Were you perhaps spanked as a child?
So real,
Just
man.
curious.
A lot.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
Anyways.
Yeah, I bet you weren't.
What?
That's probably why you don't have any kids.
Bro, what? I'm 20. I don't want kids.
Yeah, I know. You should, because that's the best time to have them.
At 20 years old?
Nobody's gonna want to make a baby with. Nobody's gonna want to make a baby with you in 10 years.
I don't want to make it. I don't want to be
You're gonna
pregnant.
be a hoe.
I don't want to be pregnant or birth a child.
Then go die.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Wait,
Bro.
not letting me get
Yeah, go
Bro
die.
told me to die because I don't want kids.
No,
Bro,
Liam,
wait,
let me
hold on.
get him.
Wait.
Well, what else are you doing for the world? What
What
are you
else
doing?
is a woman
Selling
doing for
fake
the world besides
fingernails?
having kids?
Hey, I know you got
Someone
the anger
please tell me you
management
clipped
medication for the
that.
kids.
You
Someone please
can't
tell me
raise a
that's clipped.
child. You are
Please
Tell me
useless.
someone clipped
You
that.
forgot to take the anger management medication. Please.
Oh
No,
my
like, actually,
god.
I-
If you can't raise a child, you are
can't.
useless.
What?
If you cannot raise a child, you are
So you're telling
useless.
for women that they are
So-
useless? Are you telling
Women
me-
that are infertile and
Well,
can't
then
have
what is
kids
your
naturally,
purpose?
Actually,
are
can
they?
someone take
So
it?
what is a
Literally
woman's
can't.
purpose?
Yep, tell me what your purpose is.
What is a woman that is infertile naturally cannot have kids? What is their purpose? Are they useless too? Even though they didn't choose not to have kids,
I mean,
they just biologically can't.
They didn't choose it, but no different than the person that didn't choose to have 8 fingers. Like, some
So are they
things just
useless?
suck.
Are they useless to the world?
No,
since they can't
nobody
bear
chose
children?
to be retarded.
Are they? Oh God!
Nobody
now
chose to be
now the R
retarded.
slur.
Nobody chose
No,
to be
no,
Down syndrome.
ableist.
Listen to your words,
You're just
sir.
jumping from one bigotry point to the next. That's crazy.
You are.
Are you just reading off like a
Yes.
Google Doc of like
Meds,
right-wing talking
please,
points?
take the
You're gonna
meds.
No,
get
y'all. This is just the
banned.
first
Take
time
your
y'all are hearing
meds.
this,
Take
and
your
it's hilarious.
Please.
No,
Take your
guys,
meds.
No,
y'all need to
actually-
quit getting your feelings hurt.
Take your meds.
My feelings aren't hurt.
no,
You're
yeah,
just
yeah,
not
if
really
your
Your
emotional.
emotional.
argument is
Feelings
based
hurt.
around
This is
misogyny. I
normal.
do believe there is no help for you because if you're
This
just going to
is
be
this
misogynistic
is so
and
normal,
just
and
right out
y'all are,
dumb,
when y'all
there's
are
no
off
point.
your parents' benefits and need to rely on yourselves, you're going to be effed.
Do you still rely
Badly.
on your parents?
Take your
benefits?
meds.
Because,
Take your
you know,
meds.
So y'all should start listening to people that disagree
I'm
with
not even
you,
joking.
rather
Every
than
time I
thinking you
hit the
know
X for him,
everything.
sir,
Wait.
I would like to argue that you most
I'm not
likely
an
don't know
expert in this,
everything,
but I
Okay.
Okay, now he's gone.
I was trying to kick him, and it would just keep changing this thing. I was getting so triggered.
Is
I
that
was
what
like,
was happening? I was so bloody confused.
oh, he got suspended for harassment and bullying, guys. That's funny.
Bro said,
Wow.
I said I don't want kids. He said, then go die. What the fuck?
No, I'm gonna restart. After that, I'm gonna restart.
Yeah.
Caught you.